Greetings everyone, and welcome to my very first playthrough video on this channel.
On this day, exactly 2 years ago, I uploaded the very first playthrough video. Yes, greetings everyone. Man, time flies, isn't it? Anyway, I just want to reflect back on what was achieved since the last anniversary video. Let's see, some highlights. First and foremost, the channel reached the incredible milestone of 100,000 subscribers. 3 videos, with a 4th one creeping in, have reached at least 1 million views. Sunlost and Swim with the Whales got wrecked, and I got wrecked by them. We've hosted the world's biggest Doom multiplayer event with over 240 players slaying each other simultaneously on a single server, played some really cool viewer-submitted levels, finally played Doom 64 for the first time ever and loved it. Many big websites wrote articles about some of my videos, with Adafruit misspelling my name as Ducino, creating an epic meme, and met a lot of new people and friends on the Patreon Discord. 2 questions I've gotten a lot over the past 2 years are, am I a full-time YouTuber? And second, what does the name Ducino mean? I want to answer these questions in a fun manner, so for the first question I'll just give you a little insight what my average day looks like. To put it bluntly, no, I am not a full-time YouTuber. It's something I do as a hobby. The majority of my day is spent on 2 things, family and work. During work days, I wake up in the morning and get ready for work. If you're curious what kind of work I do, simply said, I'm a C and C++ programmer for climate control systems. But I'm also often the handyman that visits clients to maintain, repair or install these systems. It offers a nice variety between sitting on your ass all day long solving coding problems and doing manual labor figuring out hardware and mechanical issues. In the evening I'll be back home and help out with the house and dinner. Some observant viewers noticed my wedding ring in a couple of videos. And yep, I am married. I never really mentioned her because of privacy, but all you need to know is how incredibly supportive she is with all this YouTube stuff, which admittedly takes up a big chunk of her time. We've been together since before I started the channel, and she's been supportive since day one. Even when I get my ass handed by difficult Doom maps, she comes over to cheer me on or offer me something to drink or eat. She's awesome, that's all you need to know, and she deserves a shout out for that. So yeah, I eat dinner, spend some time with the lady, then it's time for the YouTubes. I don't really plan ahead, I'll just play whatever I feel like. Depending on the map, I practice it once with saving and loading, then start recording single segments. Then I record the intro, stitch everything together, and render the video. While the video is rendering and uploading, I go to my home gym. I have a power rack, barbell, and dumbbells, enough to do the big 4, some isolation exercises and stuff like pull-ups and dips. If you're curious what about my routine, I switch it up between PHUL and MadCow 5x5. MadCow offers great strength training for intermediate lifters, while PHUL also focuses on hypertrophy to get freaking juicy. Anyway, after that I eat and drink my steroids, then depending on how much time I have left, I do some more YouTube stuff, then go to sleep. As you may have noticed, throughout the entire day I will read and heart your comments. Why do I heart stuff? Simple. So you and I know I've read it. I get to mark a comment as read, and you'll get the notification that Senpai noticed you. How exactly do I heart so fast though? Also easy. Go to YouTube Studio, go to comments, and everything will be sorted by newest comment first. Then I just work my way up. I can do this on my phone too, so once in a while during the day I read the stuff you guys write to heart them. So yeah, that's what my average day looks like. During weekends I have more time, and that's when I usually do research and write scripts for analysis videos. Now for the second question, the origins of the name Ducino. For that we need to go back all the way to the year 2004. When I was between 10 and 12 years old, I used to draw a lot. At some point I drew a fictional video game inspired by, you guessed it, Doom. Silent Hill also heavily influenced the aesthetic I was going for. I made 3 complete entries in total between 2004 and 2006. So the game worked like this. You're a kid who suffers from a mental condition which causes you to not fear anything. You're the only one who's brave enough to combat this nightmarish dimension filled with demons and other monsters. One entry was split into 10 chapters, with each chapter having 5 levels except the final chapter which had 10, for a total of 55 levels. In each level, the arrow shows where you start as a player, and each enemy has a certain amount of health as indicated by the speech bubble. Your weapons also dealt fixed damage and had a certain fire rate. All you do is shoot stuff, but the most intriguing is probably the diversity of enemies, weapons and levels. You have the teleport center, which is pretty much a tech-based level like Quake, which contains the teleporter to the Heck dimension, a haunted cathedral, a nightmarish city, a carnival filled with killer clowns, and of course, hell. I mean, Doom's influence was obvious. I even stole some Final Doom level names. Last Call, Go To It, River Styx, yikes. Then there's some of the enemies. Look, a Baron of Hell. I ripped off Silent Hill even more. There's the freaking twin victim from Silent Hill 4, Pyramid Head from Silent Hill 2, and the Numb Body from Silent Hill 3. Now, for whatever reason, the Numb Body did get its own name. And there it is. Ducino. The very first instance of Ducino to be precise. Right here. Why Ducino though? Where did the name come from? Well, they kind of resemble dinosaurs with one eye. Dinosaur, Cyclops, Dino Cyclops Decino. Don't ask, that's how I came up with the name. Classmates from elementary school really liked this Decino creature, so when I became active on the internet, I began using it as my online handle. I stylized it to lowercase characters because it looked cooler. Also, my profile picture, why a squatting pumpkin man? Honestly, no reason at all. I needed an avatar and this is what I came up with on the spot. I found a selfie of myself squatting, removed the background and hit my face with a cucurbito head. I gave it no thought whatsoever, but I stuck with it. Man, those answers were drowned out, but I hope you liked this bit of Decino lore. That's it for this year's anniversary video. Let's aim for an even better year, and as always, thank you for all the support.